Hey, GQ!
What's up? I'm Jesse T. Usher and I play A-Train.
Chase Crawford, and I play the D.
I'm Anthony Starr, and I play Homelander.
My name is Claudia Dumet, and I play Victoria Newman.
I'm Karen Fukuhara, and I play Kimiko.
Laz Alonso, Mother's Milk.
I'm Erin Moriarty, and I play Annie January.
These are the biggest moments
A-Train or
from
A-Train?
season 3. Everyone's interrupting me.
Sorry, Jay. Sorry, buddy.
It's annoying.
These are the biggest moments from season 3. You're gonna be thrilled.
You're gonna be
Thrilling.
thrilled.
Homelander's speech at his birthday extravaganza.
I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you.
You mean
You,
the beginning of my rap career?
Yeah.
You mean my relationship development with Metro Boomin? Big moment in the show because it's the first time Homelander really broke character and decided to really show who he is. And then he learns, oh, wow, I can be myself and they love me for it, quote unquote. Then it leads to the end of the season when he kills someone. So it's the progression, it's the beginning of that progression.
You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
It just happened to be the beginning of my deep affection for and relationship with Metro Booming.
Metro booming?
It's booming, isn't it? No, it's
Do it again, say it again.
no. It's booming to his tight ones.
Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again, bro. Last missed the gesture, bro. He hit one of these on it.
Yep.
Actually, they approached because he wanted to use it in the Heroes and Villains album. We said yes, and then I heard the song, and of course that album went gangbusters.
I really
Thank
want to
you.
see it live.
Well,
Yes, are you gonna do it live?
Can you do it live?
You gonna do the song live,
You know
bro?
what?
Here today.
I better be there.
I know.
No, right now. I just mean like if Metro goes
No,
on
he
stage.
did Coachella, and
Yeah.
he at one point he was in touch with me, going, "Maybe you come out after."
That would have been so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a hologram of you now. It'll be fine.
Like-
It's fine, but
It was
AI.
way
Yeah,
cheaper
yeah.
for them just to play the
Yeah,
push
yeah.
record. I was like, oh.
Nah.
But
Maybe
it
next
was
year.
talked about.
Homelander makes the D eat Timothy.
He's brave. He's brave.
Timotei.
Timotei.
Timotei. Homelander making the Deep eat Timotei is a big moment because the Deep
Because it was quite
loves
erotic.
all the creatures in the sea.
You were having a relationship with Timothy.
No, it was a different thing. He was just friends with Timothy.
That's not my understanding.
It's a big loyalty test. How far is the Deep willing to go? How deep is he willing to go?
One deeper.
Yeah, one deeper, one notch deeper. Timothy was made of phyllo dough and maple syrup and chocolate.
And we won the PETA award for it.
And we won the
did,
PETA award
yeah.
because he was made of phyllo dough and maple syrup and chocolate.
No,
It's mostly
I know.
CGI.
It's true.
It turned out like grosser than I remember it to be.
That was actually a very funny day because they had taped nylon on your face as well to make
Oh, yeah,
your
yeah.
face
And they're
move
like-
with the tentacles.
Oh,
no.
It was hysterical.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was very funny.
We're at a big table, and it was like an 8 hour. It took 8 hours to get all the
Took
way.
a long
Everyone's
time.
reactions, but
Yeah.
Did
to
you
be
have
honest,
a spit bucket?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did have a
Okay,
spit
yeah,
bucket.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
gross.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
It was actually like 3 takes. It was one with the thing, and then one with the pulleys, and then one with like a little octopus going to my mouth.
God.
Rest in peace, Timothy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Timothy.
Herogasm.
Party?
Yeah, the 70th anniversary of Herogasm.
Fuck me.
Oh, that was wasn't that like...
It's a little scarf.
Did he have it on a stick? Was there like a literal...
Yeah, they gave us something.
They did. They
Yeah.
did. They totally did. Because Stefan was
To move from. To
Stefan was
avoid.
like, okay, so the dude that works on our special effects, the head of special effects on The Boys, was waving a like dick on a stick in front of our face.
Dick on a stick.
Because we needed it for the full effect, so we were dodging that thing. I remember it.
Yeah.
I can't forget that thing like coming.
It was
at me.
very intrusive.
But he was it was very intrusive. The most disturbing part is we're just talking to this dude trying to figure out what's going on, and we know we got to get into the house, and all of a sudden the sausage just comes flying out our face. And I have yet to encounter this love sausage. So we're just trying to keep our cool. And the way that we end up entering the house is because I provide an in-depth testimony to his skills.
Yes.
I'm with her for the fuck party.
Yeah. No, he's very good at cunnilingus. Yeah, his tongue is just, he just gobbles that vagina right up. Nom, 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 nom.
Love sausage, huh?
It was the love sausage smelling me that really just kind of,
Mother's
there was
milk.
no acting required in that moment.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
the
Kripke and Kripke and I had a lot of back and forth because I told him, I said, the next time Mother's Milk sees love sausage, it needs to be on site. Like, it should really become hostile. And Starlight has to hold them back. Kripke's explanation was, love sausage doesn't recognize me. He doesn't remember me. Because really, it was his penis that strangled Mother's Milk through the window.
Sorry.
But love sausage never saw who he was strangling. He only
Right.
saw Karen's character knock him out.
Yeah, I saved you.
So technically, love sausage has never met me.
You and I finally get to be vulnerable in front of each other for the first time. It just so happened that he was in a silky pink robe. And, you know, there were just unmentionable things happening to the left and right of us. But sometimes you just got to get stuff off your chest, you know? And that just so happened to be the time and place that Huey decides to sort of bring it up to A-Train. And A-Train was also going through a lot of vulnerability in that moment as well. And he, you know, just decided to address it and sort of take a pause on his mission for being in Herogasm, which, unlike everyone else, was not sexual. Surprisingly, you know what I mean?
Well,
But,
it didn't mean the same thing for me.
Yeah.
We made it out.
Yeah, right. That was the first time since, you know, the accident. We can even refer to that.
Do you mean you running your girlfriend?
It was an accident.
Also, by the way,
Two,
thank
it was
you.
also her fault.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
whoa,
You know what I
whoa.
mean? Like ultimate wingman.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. See, in the subtext of the show,
Yeah.
it was all Starlight's
For
idea.
love.
Now she was like, I like this guy.
That's
Kill his
the
girl.
plot
Boom.
twist. I planted it.
Spiral.
Right.
Here we are.
Thank
They're in a
you.
relationship, pink robe. You know what I mean?
thank
Boom.
you.
You're welcome.
Homelander versus Butcher versus Soldier Boy and a naked Huey. Naked because of his bamfing. Those in the know will know.
Do it! Joey! Get out of here! No fucking way!
The reason it was important is because that's the first time Homelander's ever faced an existential threat. Walks into a situation where he thinks he's got everything under control, and then it spirals out of control. It gets stranger and stranger for him. First of all, it's very complicated to do those fight scenes, as everyone here knows. It's really hard. We got a great stunt coordinator in John Koyama. He's amazing. But that's it's hard work. So there was that, but then there was a lot of beat changes in the scene as well. There's a lot to process, and I don't think we ever got there, but then it leads to the mirror scene and add a lot of layers to the character.
How many days did you guys shoot that fight for?
Only two.
Damn.
Really?
That's,
Wow.
But you know
Really?
what? That's
That's
still,
amazing.
that's,
Yeah.
that's
That's amazing.
difficult. 'Cause
It was
it's
very
like,
difficult, but you know what? It was me, Jensen, and Carl, and Jack, but Jack
Naked
came in
Jack.
at the end. But
Naked
we were
Jack.
all
boy, yeah.
at
Y'all
Naked
nailed
Jack.
it.
But we were all pretty game, and we all just sort of
Yeah.
threw ourselves in. And despite it being a lot of hard work in a very short space of time, it was actually a lot of fun.
The truth about Victoria.
I need people to know what happened to me.
Tony, I can't.
Please.
The alleyway fight scene. That was fun. That was so much fun.
Turned out awesome.
That was great. We were filming until like 5 a.m. It was so cold, but I was like, the adrenaline. Like, it was really
Yeah.
awesome.
It looks sick.
There was so much fake blood at some point. It was drying that I was just ripping out bits of my
Right?
Yeah,
It's
like a little wax.
It is. It's like a little.
It is. It's
Yeah.
wax. It's really painful.
Yeah, but that was fun. And Huey's hiding behind the bin, trash can,
We understood
and he
Ben.
spurted him. Thank you.
We had Ben.
Ben, you say Ben.
Yeah.
I think it builds to where we've come now, where in her like search for power.
She's willing to do anything.
She's willing to do anything to get there.
Can I just say my favorite part about your character is like you know you're in the room when your nose starts to bleed.
Yeah.
Like I fucking love that. That's really cool.
Has
Badass.
everyone here seen Gen V all the way through?
Yes. I love that
think
show.
that was an interesting.
Oh
twist.
yeah,
when
that's
he's
right.
doing the.
Oh, that was. I
yeah.
didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I know.
When I saw it, I went, "Oh my god! I was like, this is gonna be." Okay, my bad. Okay. I got excited over that moment. I did.
I read the script and I was like, I what?
Yeah,
Right.
I know. Yeah. I would have never put that together.
Me either.
So good.
Thanks.
Shout out to
Eric.
the writers.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Final fight.
Yes, I am. I am your son. I am your blood. That's all that matters. Maybe.
You know the funniest thing? Me and Jensen on set would go.
What you do?
I don't know if this is bad.
It's probably bad.
Too bad.
No, it's
You
funny.
said
Every
that.
time we
Really
saw
bad.
each other, I'd be like, Papa. And he'd be like, Mijo.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was very
I
sweet. Towards the end of season 3, we find out that Homelander's father is none other than Soldier Boy, played by Jensen Ackles, who's like one of the nicest human beings
Alive.
Ever.
I wouldn't say alive,
To have
but to come on our set. So in the end, there was a face-off with me and
Your daddy.
my father,
Yeah.
a little bit like Luke and Vader. Like to think of it like that, which turned into Homelander and Maeve, and then all of y'all, you and
We jumped you.
You all had a big fight with Soldier Boy.
We did.
So actually, how was that for you guys?
I loved flying.
Oh, that's right, you flew.
That's where and then I loved that after that entire season with that shit that Huey and I were going through. I love that he's the reason why I flew. Like, I'm sure I would have flown eventually myself, but he amped up the power so much, and he was the reason why I was able to fly. So that was cute. And then Soldier Boy just fucking ricocheted me off of the wall and smashed me into the ground. But I still flew.
For me, because every season I try to negotiate and try to get Mother's Milk powers. Kripke shuts me down.
Every time.
Every time.
We need to keep
Every
some
time.
people.
She's like,
Labs,
no.
what
powers do you pitch?
I don't know. I just want powers.
He pitched a team up between A-Train and him. He's like, me and A-Train can be strong together. And blah, blah, blah. He's like, no.
I just want powers. But I will say, to make up for it, because he shuts me down, he always gives me a cool weapon at the
Yeah,
end.
he does.
And in this final fight, I got a 4-barrel shotgun. Fuck your shield, bitch.
Nice.
That
was good even right
I
now.
said it terribly,
Yeah,
right?
say it again.
Say it like you said it.
Fuck your shield,
That
bitch.
Fuck your shield, bitch.
So good. That
Not
was so
chills.
good.
I got it. Hey guys,
it. Come on.
Thanks for having us on GQ's biggest moments from The Boys season 3. The Boys season 4 comes out June 13th. Tune in on Amazon Prime Video. Thank you. I know I'll be doing that.